The order was transmitted across every major communication band in Council space. Cold, formal, absolute. By unanimous decree of the Galactic Council, Earth is instructed to surrender all military assets, relinquish strategic autonomy, and submit to Council oversight. The Council expected panic. They expected outrage. They expected negotiation. They did not expect laughter. The moment of miscalculation. The Galactic Council had ruled interstellar politics for over 6,000 cycles. No civilization had ever refused a surrender decree. Some resisted briefly. Others begged. A few fought and were erased. Humans did neither. They chuckled. The transmission replayed in the council chamber as delegates stared at one another in confusion. "Is this a translation error?" one asked. "Humans are mocking us," another whispered. Speaker Threxal narrowed his eyes. "They will not laugh when enforcement fleets arrive." Why the council issued the order. Officially, Earth was accused of destabilizing the balance of power. Unofficially, humans had become inconvenient. They protected worlds others exploited. They disrupted wars that benefited the powerful. They refused to weaponize famine, disease, or debt. Worse, they won, not by conquest, by competence. Smaller civilizations began requesting human mediation instead of council arbitration. Trade routes shifted toward Earth-managed systems. Human-designed infrastructure became the backbone of half the galaxy. The council saw influence slipping, so they reached for authority. The human response. Earth's reply arrived hours later. No flags, no leaders, just a single sentence. No, then another, but thank you for the suggestion. The council chamber erupted. This is insolence. This is rebellion. This is treason. Speaker Threxal raised a limb. Activate enforcement protocol. The fleet that never arrived. Council enforcement fleets mobilized immediately. Hundreds of warships across 6 sectors plotted jumps toward human space. None arrived. Navigation logs showed no sabotage, no interference, no external attack. Their jump corridors simply didn't exist. Human engineers had quietly redesigned galactic transit standards months earlier. The Council's fleets were now incompatible with the very space lanes they had relied on for centuries. Earth transmitted calmly. "We upgraded our systems. You did not." The chuckle that echoed across the stars. Council channels flooded with accusations. "You're violating treaty. You're obstructing lawful enforcement. You will comply." Earth replied with something worse than defiance. A chuckle, not loud, not mocking, just amused. Then a message followed. "You told us to surrender. We thought it was a joke." The second miscalculation. The Council froze human assets. Trade embargoes followed. Human response? They disconnected. Entire financial networks powered down. Human-designed systems no longer accessible. Energy grids dependent on Earth-based stabilizers collapsed into emergency mode. Markets panicked. Supply chain fractured. "You can't do this," a delegate screamed. Earth responded. "We can. We just never had a reason to before." The Council tries to threaten. Desperate, Speaker Threxal addressed Earth directly. "You stand alone against combined power of the galaxy." Earth's reply was immediate. "No, we stand independent." Pause. There's a difference. The moment the galaxy realized, an elder species representative finally spoke. "Why aren't you attacking them?" he asked the military council. The commander hesitated. "Because we can't reach them." "Why not?" "Because they control the infrastructure." Silence filled the chamber. Humanity hadn't conquered the galaxy. They'd built it, and now they were unplugging it. What humans had prepared. For decades, humans had quietly constructed parallel networks, private jump lanes, Independent energy relays. Autonomous supply systems. They weren't preparing for war. They were preparing for independence. Earth did not rely on the Council. The Council relied on Earth. The Council attempts diplomacy. Realizing force was impossible, the Council shifted tone. Let's renegotiate, Speaker Frexile said. There's been a misunderstanding. Earth replied with calm amusement. No misunderstanding. You ordered surrender. We declined. The final broadcast. When the Council threatened sanctions again, Earth ended the discussion. We don't surrender. We don't submit. And we don't answer ultimatums. Pause. Especially from people who need our systems to function. The transmission ended. Aftermath. The surrender order was rescinded within days. Publicly, the Council called it a procedural error. Privately, they knew it was defeat. Earth resumed limited cooperation, but never full integration. Some support returned. Much did not. The galaxy adapted. What the universe learned. The Council believed power meant issuing commands. Humans proved power meant not needing to obey them. They didn't threaten war. They didn't fire a shot. They didn't even raise their voices. They just chuckled. Because when someone tells humanity to surrender, and humanity laughs, it's already over.